Yeah.
All right,
How was
action.
it? Tell me about it.
Action, yeah. Tell us about
Tell
this.
us about it, Sly.
Yeah.
I'd much rather not.
I mean, we don't know who she is. They don't know who she is.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
What about it?
When I talk about it, y'all know exactly who it is. So it's,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got some things I can talk about.
dude, honestly.
Ah,
No. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. So good to be back with the boys.
it's good to be back with you, baby.
Absolutely. And thanks for joining us.
Yo, Cam ate some molded, what was it? Beef jerky?
So,
Bro, you should have kept some of it so we could show the camera, bro.
It's so gross. All right, so like imagine, so it was the beef teriyaki bites, like the Jacqueline bites, and it had. So I open it up, just the corner of it, and I start kind of eating it like you would like our Skittles or M&Ms or whatever, And the first one touches my tongue, and my body hit a red flag. It was fuzzy. For one, and then when I bit into it, it crumbled. It wasn't like beef jerky. Where, yeah, and immediately
it fell apart like candy. Almost.
So I didn't think about it, and I was like, ugh. And I swallowed that one, and I looked in the packaging. They're all solid white with little fuzzy bumps and dots on it, and yeah. Very gross, man, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I did eat one.
We got the cameras rolling so that we can catch whatever happens on camera. So
yeah,
I'm hoping for the best, but if anything crazy happens, it's gonna
at least it'd be entertaining,
Yeah,
Like,
maybe we'll blow up, man. Maybe we'll get more viewers off of that, dude.
I don't know. I do know
Fake
that.
it.
Yeah. I get like an advanced stage of COVID.
They engineered it that way.
Terminal COVID. God bless. Yep.
Tough, dude.
Yeah.
I hope nothing happens to you. I hope.
I hope so too, bro.
Yeah.
Hope not too.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
What did we decide we wanted to play?
I guess we have not.
I'm leaning towards Texas Hold'em just because I've been kind of since I've been getting the hang of it. I'm kind of liking that.
I'm totally down to do Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em.
But
we talked
for
about
our audience, we do need to keep the conversations going.
Yeah,
I do feel like we need to.
We don't have a table camera.
No table cam, so really we should just play and keep it going. Guys, put in the comments what you guys want us to play. I mean, we will take any recommendations. We're gonna go through the whole repertoire on what Target and Walmart have to offer.
Right.
So,
I've been thinking about that. I do want to make a little run to the store and see what they have. See the games.
Yeah, I think we should all go.
I think we should.
Yeah. Cute little date.
I think it's my turn to actually invest in the podcast. So. Yeah.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
All right, cool. So let's get the cards. Do you guys even want to do chips, or do you want to?
I like to at least have some, just something to throw on the table.
Let's do 30 each.
Yeah, that's fine. Shoot. Oh, sorry, I put the table a little close to the other tables.
Yeah.
Also, I know that back wall is empty now, guys. I got some stuff coming that is going to be able to fill that up. I finally ordered some vinyl hangers, so we're going to start the process. I only got 6 just to try them out and see how they are. Probably put the first ones over there, and then we're gonna start decking out this room with vinyls, bro. It's gonna be incredible. I can't wait.
Well, you're already making really great progress, bro. Like it's looking good.
Thank you, man.
Man, we can finally bring out these fucking whack ass tapestries whenever you've got the vinyls up.
I'm ready to, man. It's just a little it's too hippie for me, man.
It's very bohemian for sure.
Nice word to use there. Yeah, I think the way that I see the vinyls looking, man.
15-cent word right there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they're gonna almost fill up all the walls, and it's just gonna be crazy artwork of amazing vinyls all over the place. That's what I want to.
And great characters. I mean. Yeah.
It's gonna be very mixed up, man. I got ZZ Top, and then right to the right of that, I have Chris Stapleton and Zach Bryan,
and then Duck Commander, which is crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's actually so. Have I showed you guys that? I forgot about that, man. Shout out to Louisianans or anybody who enjoyed Duck Dynasty. I just know that they were locals to here.
I have a story about them, actually.
This was a signed. I think I got it signed by Psy. Yeah, Psy. But it's just the whole gang, man. I went to the Duck Commander shop, and I remember I got a duck call, and some other cool stuff, and I got this. So it's really cool. It's like not too far of a drive from here. But yeah, man. I just gotta hang it up.
My whole mom's side of the family grew up on Bayou Desire, right? And Bayou Desire is where they do a lot of their shootings in Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a shit ton of alligators out there. My mom herself has lost two alligators out there.
Oof.
Yeah, crazy.
Imagine watching that, bro. Oh.
She never saw each one of them, but they just disappear.
Yeah, you just kind of know.
Yeah, damn.
They're not like cats. They don't just get picked up by a bird.
Black, please.
Can any birds pick up dogs? Is that ever a thing?
Birds can pick up dogs.
Like small ones?
Yeah.
So,
because I know back in Texas, like every now and then we'd see a hawk circling the house, and we had cats. We were always worried about them swooping up our cats.
So they own that property from like the 1950s or late 1950s. That's when they built, and they didn't move until like 2 years ago, right? So they lived in that house for that long, right? When they were selling, the Duck Commander guys came out to ask if she wanted to sell to them, and she ended up turning them down because they wanted to demolish the house. They didn't. They just wanted the property up to the bayou. Yeah, they didn't really care to keep the house up or whatever.
Wonder if they're still shooting the Duck Dynasty guys.
I don't know, man. I mean, I think at this point they've got so many episodes and stuff that they could just bankroll off of that.
Yeah, I used to watch them a lot, but I haven't seen them as of recently. Streaming services have taken over and kind of changed what I feel like most people are watching. But
I met one of them one time, but I had no idea who they were because I didn't watch the show.
Really? When about was that? Do you know?
That was maybe 5-6 years ago.
And you didn't know who they were?
Yeah.
Damn. And do you know which one you met? Or you don't remember his name? Where did you meet him at? That would be crazy if one of them came into Superior, but I feel like that is such a thing.
And how did you know that later on? That
somebody told me after.
Ah.
I forgot where I was working, but it was.
Oh, you were working, so it was at your job, just not at.
Yeah, you just went at Superior.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what job it was actually.
All right. Super cool. I want to say
you for doing that.
Okay.
I'll be doing it first.
You're a kind sir. Thank you very much.
Are these new cards?
Those are the new ones.
Oh, they're slick.
Yeah. That's why I kept fucking fumbling last time.
Is Dos Equis or any beer better in a can or a bottle? Let me know.
Comment down below.
When
He
you sell
believes
this.
it's a bottle.
I just believe it's got a crisper taste, man. Something about it.
Yeah.
It's almost like the cans kind of water it down a little bit, you know? No? Do you drink Dos Equis on a regular or no?
It's like these.
Do you drink the bottle as well?
Mhm.
Is it kind of the same to you?
Yeah, that's it. I think for me the can tastes better.
Really?
Yeah, it tastes better to me.
I think anything out of a bottle tastes better to me, personally.
It's more crisp, but it's just, I don't know.
I can't explain it. Like Coke. If you give me a bottle of Coke, I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
Oh my God, they go
Glass
crazy
bottle.
for those Mexican Cokes.
Yeah,
Up
yeah.
there at Superior.
Yeah.
Cokes, yeah.
So I mean, the name of the game is Texas
Hey,
Hold'em.
can you get that stuff out of my frame, bud?
I'm dealing your cards and fucking catering to you. Okay?
Please.
Look,
Please, you don't cater to shit, bud.
you're right, bro. I'm sorry. What else been going on this week, fellas?
Nothing much for me. We're still looking for a house. This is our final month at our place with just house searching every day. We do have one big contender right now. In fact, I have to do the application right after we get done with this. So pray for me. Hope that goes well.
Okay, it does.
Just trying to get that figured out, and then all the new stuff that I ordered for the studio setup. I've been ripping Guitar Hero all week. That's for sure. I've definitely been growing an addiction again. I beat both Aerosmith and Guitar Hero 3 on hard. So
Damn.
I'm about to step up to expert and try to get. I don't remember where I left off as a kid. I think there was only certain songs I could play on expert. So we're about to see. I'm gonna shred it, bro. I'm actually when I'm playing, I'll be thinking I'm like. Man, when Sly and Cam get to come watch me shred this shit, bro, oh, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
So happy May the 4th, by the way.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
May the
May
4th be with you, baby.
That's where we were actually. We were at Cyport when I called you.
I've never been to Cyport. I don't actually know.
No?
I mean,
So-
I drive by it all the time.
Our buddy's the director there. He runs the whole place.
Really?
And so he gets us in for free and stuff. And I have a animal over there named Luna. We donated a hedgehog over there that's part of the
Nice.
exhibit.
That is such a Cam thing to do.
It's such a can.
I just donated a hedgehog. I just had one laying around in my backyard, and I was like, "Yo, what?"
I'm not using this.
I got
You
it.
guys,
But that
I
motherfucker's like
dressed
that.
him up as Sonic for one of our parties one time. That was
Dude,
it.
Luna's great. You were
That's the hedgehog's name is Luna.
Luna. Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So Wesley was with us whenever we got Luna.
Mm.
Because we went to a reptile expo in Texas, and this hedgehog crawled up my sister's hoodie and would not leave. Like, was like, this is
this
your
is
mama
all-
now.
Yeah.
And so they she had it for a while and it worked out good, but she had a badass exhibit, like literally a 3-tier like literally enclosure that was badass that she had in her room, and that hedgehog looked good, but she just she wanted a cat, couldn't have the hedgehog and the cat,
Yeah.
and then so we ended up donating Luna to there, and now she does all of the school tours for the elementary schools. So they bring her, and
That's cool, dude.
yeah.
So what is Cyport? What exactly?
So Cyport is it's like a big science exhibit.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
but it's massive.
Is it attached to the aquarium
No,
by chance?
they're not associated. At
But is
all.
the aquarium close to it?
Right across the street from it? Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Cyport, they have this group that my buddy Eric, shout out to Eric, man. He is a fucking badass, bro. I love Eric.
I met him, right?
You have met
Yeah,
Eric,
yeah,
and you've
yeah.
met Eric too. He was at my house at one of the parties, but kind of a short, stockier guy.
Mhm. Yeah, really cool.
He's cool as
I think I
fuck, dude.
remember.
He's in school. He's in the military. He does all kinds of shit. But he just did he joined a group.
Was he white or Hispanic?
White. He joined this group called the 501st Legion, and they cosplay as Star Wars characters and do fundraisers. They do charity events, all this stuff. And for May the 4th, it was free entry to get to Cyport, and there was a bunch of Star Wars characters dressed up there. It was
No invite, bro.
so
What the
cool,
hell,
bro.
man?
It was so cool.
Oh, yeah,
And
quick text.
but he joined their group today. He got inducted, which was pretty cool. So
Abducted or inducted?
inducted. Yeah,
That's cool, man.
yeah.
That in fact, that reminds me. I did go to the little market that they have last night. It's over there in Bossier. It's at St. Pierre.
Yeah, the
Mall.
farmers market.
Is that what it is? I don't know.
By the
It's
mall?
just- it's like in the mall parking lot.
Bunch
yeah.
of booths in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's farmers market.
We
Yeah.
went there last night. That was pretty cool. Just a little something to get out the house. We just ate and walked around. But there was these 2 stormtroopers there. They had the whole setup, bro. It was freaking awesome.
Dude, so did you see the lightsaber guy? He always goes to the farmers market and he sells lightsabers.
No, I seen a bunch of kids with
Yes.
lightsabers though.
So
He probably was there.
I'm back. Well, his lightsabers are like,
Up there.
yeah, premium.
Okay.
So currently, right now, I am trying to I want to get into doing a cosplay for Star Killer. Do you know Star Killer? So do you know the Force Unleashed games?
It sounds familiar, but I don't think that I played them.
Okay. His lore is fucking cool as fuck. Can I tell you?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, basically, he was a kid. You know the Wookiee planet, with the all of the Wookiees that are
Yeah,
on it? Yeah. I forget the fucking name of it.
I,
It's like the one with like water, beaches, you know,
tall ass trees.
yeah. So, anyway, he lived on that planet after Order 66. So it was a fleeing Jedi who survived the orders, right? One of the last ones left. And during the timeline, it's right after they phased out the clone troopers and that now it's all stormtroopers. So the Imperial is like full swing and he's hunting down Jedi, right? That's what Darth Vader's doing. So he goes to this planet. The Wookiees start attacking. He fucking decimates him, it's Darth Vader. And he finds this Jedi Master, kills him, right? And still senses more powerful, like he thought he killed the Master, and he senses a more powerful force that's in there, and it's this little kid, right? And all these stormtroopers are about to kill the kid, and he kills all the stormtroopers, Darth Vader does.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right, he's going to be my Padawan. If you know anything about Star Wars, there's a rule of 2. So the Sith are only allowed to have 2 Sith at a time. So the Padawan of the Sith Master is not allowed to have a Padawan, like the Jedi, right?
Okay.
So he secretly takes him in, right? And starts training him. And he trains him just brutal, bro. Like savage, right? And his whole deal is he's training him to hunt down and kill Jedi. That's his whole purpose. So basically, to save Darth Vader from having to go and track down these people, he's training him to do it. And this dude, Darth Vader, says like, so canon in these games, he's more powerful than what Anakin Skywalker was. He's more powerful than what Darth Vader was. The dude could take down like entire Imperial cruisers with the Force. Like, dude, it was crazy powerful. And he like started being able to do Force lightning very early on, like things that normal Sith just could not do. So this dude's way OP, right? Anyway, he gets assigned this baddie, bro. This baddie as a pilot, right?
Okay.
And she's with the Imperials too, so they're all kind of evil, right? And they're hunting down these Jedi, and as he's doing it, basically he starts to turn good. He starts to see how, the error of his ways. Well, in the games, you can choose, do I want to go good or do I want to go down the path of evil, right? If you stay down the path of evil, you become just fucking unstoppable, bro. Unstoppable. And he gets this thing called the Hunter Armor, and that's what I want to cosplay as. I want to cosplay as the evil version of him. So he has, like, claws, right, that come out to here. And,
like Wolverine?
No, like off his gloves. They're like claws, right? And he's able to play with lightning, like through the claws, and he'll grab people, and when he grabs them, he shoots lightning through the claws, right? And he has this helmet that's just badass. Throw it on screen. I'll send it to you.
I got you.
Yeah, what the Hunter Armor looks like.
In fact, when would you be cosplaying as him?
I gotta put the whole ensemble together, but I got 2 people that are helping me right now. They're
We gotta show the people.
Yeah. I'll come.
I want a picture of
I'll
you.
do a whole episode with it on it.
Dude, let's go. Let's go. I'm holding you to that.
That'd be hard, bro.
Let's all cosplay as a Star Wars character.
But I'd be down for that. I would so be down for that.
Yeah.
But what's cool, man, is like when you decide to like go down this path or go down this path. So like he's cool as fuck and super powerful when he goes good, right? And he does the right thing and all this stuff, and that's always good, right? I played it through a few times, and the good path's good. But he does the old method of so lightsabers, like they have what's called kyber crystals. And kyber crystals are what the laser goes through, and they're kind of like they have the Force in them, right? And that's what makes the lightsaber. So when you put this power through the kyber crystal, that's what becomes a lightsaber. Well, they have different kinds of kyber crystals.
This dude was definitely more of a Star Wars fan than me, bro.
Yeah,
I played so much Star Wars, and I had all the movies on VHS, but this dude knows the science behind it. Fuck.
So the old Sith used to, how they made their lightsabers red. Do you know the story behind that?
No.
they used to corrupt the crystals. So because the crystals were a part of the Force, right? They used to corrupt them by putting all of their hate into it. They would meditate, and then they would have their kyber crystal like floating in front of them.
Passing bad
And
forces into it.
Dude,
Yeah.
and they would cram it, and the kyber crystal would get so filled with hate that it would bleed. It would start to crack and bleed, and that's what made all of their red lightsabers red.
So how did they get green? Do you know?
Yeah. So they're different. Yeah.
Teach me something.
So every kyber crystal means something different. So
Right. 'Cause
like
there was purple too as well. Purple.
yeah, and purple was extremely unique, and only Mace Windu had purple. And the reason behind that was, well, actual reason in real life is Samuel L. Jackson said he would not play a Jedi unless he had a purple lightsaber. So
That was always my whenever in Lego Star Wars when I'd create my my character, I would always give him a purple lightsaber. Bro.
So
It's the
purple
best.
lightsaber is actually there's different techniques, right? That you can have a lightsaber. I don't know the name of the techniques. I'm not that deep into it.
Okay.
But the purple one is like swiftness. So it's like attacking. So Jedis are supposed to be primarily almost 100% defensive. So all of their techniques are to block, evade, and then strike only if needed, right? The Sith have a much more aggressive attack techniques. And Mace Windu is right on that cusp where he is basically kill you before you start talking shit, right? And he's super quick attacks, and the Jedi Council that he was, he's a master on the council. They really did not like the fact that he practiced in that. But they also did not want him to teach anybody that. So he was like, that can be your technique, but you're going to be the only one who does that technique.
Beautiful.
You talking shit?
Yeah. So his kyber crystal, right, that he has. So there's kyber caves where you have to go and get these crystals, and they're on very, very sacred planets, right? So when you go and get your kyber crystal, it kind of speaks to you because the Force is there. So there's Force spirits, there's all kinds of stuff. And it's kind of like Harry Potter, where it kind of speaks chooses you,
It chose me.
So his specific kyber crystal is made for to make a lighter lightsaber. Like it's more lighter, swift, and for him to do quick attacks.
Like that's me, man.
Green is focused more towards wisdom. So it's being pretty well versed in what your enemy is going to do. Most green you'll see is a lot of Jedis who went through the Clone Wars. Most of them are green, mostly because you gain all this wisdom from the techniques of what you faced, right? So like blaster defects. If I'm very good at force holds, throwing, all this stuff, most of the time it's going to be green. Blue is somebody completely at peace with the Force. So somebody who has the wisdom is what a green lightsaber would have, right? But they are in tune with what's going on in the Force, mostly. Not with their technique of fighting, not their technique of lightsaber duels, right? So they're very in tune with, a lot of people with blue lightsabers can see, like, some of them can see into the future. They're so in tune with the Force. They'll have Force visions. They become Force ghosts, right? Like, they're very.
I always just thought that they were just colors.
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
just thought that they do. I was like, why is there not a yellow one? Why is
There is a yellow one.
There is.
Yeah, there is. There's.
So I just remember I watched the VHSs of 1 through 6 in my childhood a lot, but I did not watch like the Clone Wars or the a lot of the what do you call them, spinoffs or
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, just extended lore.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I really never got into those. Was that probably where the yellow lightsaber was at?
So Clone Wars is a what's her name? Centris or something. Chimtris. She has a white face with like red, kind of like she's a part of the sisters in the lore, and I don't exactly know what the yellow means. I think there's actually
Amateur.
yeah. You just get started. No, there's all kinds of colors. There's black, there's white, there's
What?
all
A black
kinds of-
lightsaber? No
Yeah.
way.
The Mandalorians have the black lightsaber.
Yo, I gotta watch these
Yeah,
spinoffs
Mandalorian's
because
not black.
They have so the leader of the Mandalorians has a black it's more of a sword than it is a lightsaber. Like it so the energy of a lightsaber goes around a Mandalorian sword. And
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a sword, but they
yeah, but it has lightsaber around it.
so it's not
And-
even the traditional lightsaber.
Mm-mm.
That's
okay.
tough.
No, and
That's
it
tough.
and it can in some cases cut through other lightsabers.
So
Mm.
Yeah.
I've seen, I think all of season 1 of The Mandalorian. I haven't seen any of the rest of it. What is their job? Like, what was their?
They were
They're dogs.
100% the best hunters in the whole galaxy. So their whole like premise, Mandalorian's whole premise is it's a very fight focused society.
Mhm.
They take their armor very seriously, they take their weapons very seriously, and at a young age, like even like as old as you are able to walk, you can be challenged
You wanna
to a duel or a fight,
Mhm.
right? And you learn very early on because they expose you to all these different weapon types. Like do I like flames? Do I like bombs? Do I like
Right. Yeah.
long range guns? Do I like blasters? You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
so you kind of pick early on and then train kind of like a samurai. You know, like they do I want to learn with the sword or do I want to learn with the bow or you know, and you dedicate your whole life to that. Mandalorians are unique, man. They're very weird, but they
This is the way.
yeah, that's the way. Like you don't they don't ever take their helmet off where anybody can see them.
I fucks with that energy. You know?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
I think it fits your personality. Yeah, I can see that.
Last thing on lightsabers though.
Yeah. Go ahead.
There's a forbidden technique that is kind of it's not lore breaking, but you'll see a lot of people use it as it's the easiest thing to do. It starts with a K. I can't remember the name of it, but the idea is you would be in. It's the most frowned upon technique on both sides, Sith and Jedi, because. Well, let me explain what it is first. So you'll be in a lightsaber duel, right? You know, the idea is when you go in for a swing, turn off your lightsaber. And it goes past the other person's lightsaber, and then you reignite it,
my god!
right?
The timing would be insane on that.
Yeah. So you go, and then you just cut right through them, right? So
Wow.
for the Jedi, obviously that's considered it's super frowned upon because it's not fair to the
there's no
opponent.
honor in that.
Right? There's no honor,
Yeah.
but it's also the same. It's considered a coward's way out and a coward's technique through the
Through the
Sith
Sith.
because you're cheating.
Yeah.
Like you're
Cool.
So and that's where it kind of comes down to where it's like it's so unique because both sides of it could just kill each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the same way with like the Emperor. Why didn't the Emperor just go around and blow up every single planet with the Death Star? It's not a fight. It's not fair. He just didn't do it because I mean he could have just took out the whole galaxy and any. But he did selective planets, and he did it to terrorize the people that he was fighting, not to completely get rid of them.
Yeah,
Because
it's like he wants him to suffer.
they both fight. Both sides fight fair,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
no matter what you do, it's just
Respect that.
one's more violent than the other.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, I've always leaned liking the Sith more than the Jedi, which is terrible. It tells you a lot about yourself, but they
Bro, I mean,
Everybody loves a good villain, man.
what was his?
good villain.
What was his name? Why am I blanking on his name? Black and red face with the double-sided
Darth Maul.
lightsaber.
Darth Maul,
Darth
yeah.
Maul, bro. Dude, that's when I was like, all right, All right.
You gotta
This
watch
guy.
Clone Wars, bro.
All right. Because, bro,
Yeah,
the
he's a
double sided
clone.
was insane. I was going to ask, have they actually come up with the science to make a real lightsaber? Because I heard that it's impossible. Because think about it. I mean, it's like energy that has to, in a light
has
that
to
has to stop at a
yeah.
certain point.
I think that's the biggest issue.
So there's a channel. I'll send you the name of it because I want to. If we talk about them, they have spent the last like 4 years trying to make a real lightsaber.
Okay, I'm glad somebody doing honest work, Dave.
And-
Come on, honest work.
The closest thing that they've come to it now is plasma and hydrogen.
Oh.
So what they'll do is basically they have a hilt, and it's hooked up to a tube to a backpack that you put on, and dog. It's close. It's close. They can extend out the range as long as they want it. They can make
it's
it.
basically like you turn a knob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they have it where it looks like a lightsaber and it acts like a lightsaber.
Does
But
it actually burn through things? or-
yeah, oh yeah.
Wait,
I
so
think I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
because I've seen a video online, but I figured it was AI of a guy like cutting through something with a lightsaber. But
about.
people can play with
catch it on fire.
people can play with videos. So I don't know if it was from this or if it was fake.
It can nearly melt anything. The thing is like, and it kind of acts like one too. It acts more like flame than
Does
it
it?
does.
So does it look like you're looking at an actual lightsaber in movies?
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't be able to tell it apart. Maybe.
Well, it flickers. It's more like Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
Does it flicker due to the camera? Because I know sometimes like TV screens when you put them on camera flicker. Is that in person? It flickers.
No, it flickers like a flame. Like not like it doesn't.
I see.
It
So it's
doesn't
not a
fuck up
still
the
light.
shutter. It just fucks up like it will. It'll be fully extended, right? And every part of it looks like a cylinder going all the way up until the top, and the top looks like a flame.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly what I seen.
And you can put it down, and it's not like a lightsaber where it like cuts, where it stays straight and cuts. It will flame and then cut through it, and then come back out.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Okay.
But that's the closest they've gotten to it, and they made a model, but it's like fucking big. They made a model where you don't have to have the backpack or anything, but it can only be on for like 2 minutes. Yeah,
Gotcha.
because it's
Because it
all
has-
stored
it
in
has
there.
something-
Yeah, that was always my biggest
Yeah.
dream as a kid. Was always
Yeah.
That was one of my most hopeful futuristic things was real lightsabers. I've always dreamed of owning a real lightsaber. I think you know how some people just spend stupid money on like stupid things. You know, and it's like,
How much would you pay for a real lightsaber?
how much would I pay? That depends on how much money I have.
Yeah.
When they actually
No, I'm talking.
I
That's
mean,
a good point. But
Yeah.
say you got unlimited budget,
okay.
like, and I go, it's this amount, and you go, I don't know, I can't.
Honestly, bro, I've never had this much money, so I'm talking it from a very not knowing standpoint.
I think we're all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just ready for the next one. I would say I'd drop $1 million if I had unlimited budget. I would drop $1 million, especially
I
if
would
you
consider
tell me
that.
there's only like 10 of them in the world. Absolutely. Like the less of them there are in the world, the more I'm willing to spend as well.
Yeah.
I
for
would
sure.
love to have that at my house. Like that, especially if it's very rare. Like everybody's gonna be amazed that you have a fucking
I'm not
lightsaber.
gonna lie to you. I'm gonna master it. I'm gonna become a Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
I'm
Well,
going
you know-
to-
We're gonna go to his house. He's gonna be missing a leg. We're gonna be like, "You been practicing, bud?" He's like, "Yeah, fucked
Yeah,
up."
man.
Well, you know, the Force is listed as a real religion. There's people who actually. I mean,
No way.
swear.
Bro.
I swear.
No way.
Yeah.
Like it's not even role play. Like
No,
it's like
no. It's a real
It's
religion.
life.
It's what I mean. Really, it's not that far. Like, it's not that far off, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like you look at, they're basically just Buddhists.
Yeah.
Really, that everything is connected. Everything has life energy in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only thing that like they believe that I just can't get behind is that metachlorians are real.
Metachlorian.
Metachlorians are what makes Jedis. So basically, you have metachlorian in your blood, and metachlorian allows you to speak with the Force.
So people actually believe that they have metachlorian. Or how to
yeah,
say it.
that you
okay.
everyone has a little bit of metachlorian is what they believe, but like the people who are more in tune with the Force has higher metachlorian
Gotcha.
count. Yeah,
Okay.
and that's what makes a Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Dude, this dude is.
It's kind of like
This is a Star Wars learning episode. Bro. I did not expect this. I didn't know you knew so much
It's
about
May the
Star
4th,
Wars,
baby.
bro.
May the 4th.
This is awesome, dude. You were the perfect guest to have on today.
Yeah, I used to enjoy reading the extended lore. Like they call it Legends now, but it used to be like before George Lucas sold Star Wars, he used to have authors that were like, hey, anything that you write, I'll approve, and it'll have like a Lucas film thing at the bottom of it, and that's canon now.
Yeah.
Well, anything that was extended outside of George Lucas, Disney came out and was like, that's not canon anymore. So, dude, there was, 30 years, 40 years of Legends books that were out there that extended the universe, that explained everything. That
I remember reading the books, but I can't remember which ones I read. I think it was just of the
there's
saga.
hundreds, bro. Hundreds of them.
I just remember they had different, because I remember one of them was like red on the front. There was a green one, I believe, and a blue one. I think I read those back when I actually read, man. I should get back into that.
Get back into reading. Crazy.
I'm trying to.
I want to. I just I need to find some good books to read. But I used to enjoy Goosebumps and
get you
Star
a Kindle,
Wars and
bro.
stuff.
If you invest in a Kindle, $90.
Dude, it looks super satisfying, bro. I used to play with them at Best Buy.
But like,
it looks like paper.
I also want the hard copy because I have like a bookshelf in my house.
Yes, bro. There's
So
something about a hard
copy.
yeah, bro.
Me and Lizzie do trophies. So if we finish a Kindle book, we buy the book. It's not the
genius.
most optimized way to do it.
No, but that's fair
but
though. And then you only have the hard copies of books that you
want to read. Yeah.
Because I'm sure if it was a shit book, you either don't finish it or you just don't order it.
Well, it's like I just stay on Kindle Unlimited, so it's like you get unlimited books, on Kindle, and I'll read through them. And the same thing, if you read through one, and you're like, oh, it was okay.
How's the catalog? Are we talking like every book is on there?
No. It's pretty good. I mean, and the thing is,
it's not like Netflix. Like it's not like it.
They are like Netflix.
Really?
They'll have like staple books. They have Kindle exclusive books where it's like authors only publish there.
Okay. Yeah.
And then their catalog kind of just changes, and then they send you an email at the beginning each month, and they go, here's the new books that we have on there and stuff like that.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Yeah,
and you can take it into your library on Kindle, and it never goes away. So even if they cycle out of the Kindle deal, like the shop, it's still in your library.
I would really, even if I don't really get back into reading, I would love to I want a bookshelf in my house that is full of books, and I think that would inspire me to pick them up more. I probably have. I just can't think of it right now. Where is it at?
We have it in the living room. It's right by the TV. It's fucking big, bro.
I was distracted by your lights that are behind the TV. I want to get some of those,
TV
man.
you got, man.
What are you doing?
I would put in either two.
Oh,
So,
two?
yeah,
It's me then. Okay.
I can't get better.
Yep. But no, man. I mean, Star Wars it's so just like any. It's a blank universe, and what they created that's what makes it kind of amazing.
Bro, it was so genius, bro. George Lucas, genius beyond his years, bro.
Oh, dude, and to come out in the middle of it, like he released Star Wars with everything already planned out, and he was like, I think
the whole script, like you're talking like beyond.
Yeah,
beyond the first movie.
He universe built first. So like he went into it and said, I have this idea, and built out the entire universe, the entire lore, and then was like, all right, the main premise is the story of the Skywalkers. That's the whole premise of Star Wars, right? So he was like, where do we start in this? He already knew about Anakin. He already knew about him turning in Darth Vader. He had this already dreamed up, and he goes, I think it's going to be the most commercially acceptable if we start with an established universe, right? And you're dead in the middle of this conflict. So that's why he started with movie 4. He was like, he's just brilliant.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. He goes, all right, boom. People can get behind it. I'll explain enough to you in the beginning to where you'll just be locked in.
I know somewhere out there somebody has a sequence in which you can watch the spin-offs and the originals all in a certain sequence where everything just lines up.
You can
That's
read
what
this
I would
book
like
in
to do.
between this episode, and
That would be a really cool venture to go on, to re-watch those and also watch the ones that I missed and read the books
Are y'all in?
and do everything.
I put up to
So
4.
you added 4.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that if I was you, buddy.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Y'all have fun.
Let's see how this goes. I'm excited for this ham.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes,
God,
trips.
trips, bitch. Oh wow.
Fuck.
I don't think my pair of 7s would have got it. Damn.
Yeah, buddy.
Good hand, man.
Damn, dude. I really thought I had that one.
Cowboys right off the jump.
Bro. Oh,
Damn.
I really thought you when you put 4 in, I was like, oh fuck, that's it. I'm done.
Bro,
you had like 3 aces or something.
I honestly did
And you
not
caught
think.
the last cowboy on the river.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you stuck in, and that was amazing. Good game to you. Good game to you.
Yeah,
I'll
that was
say.
solid, bro.
But fuck you, dude.
Yeah,
Because I thought I had
sure.
that in the bag from the jump. I seen the aces line up, and I was like, one more.
Oh yeah.
And what? The 4th card was the queen, or third card? Or third card?
Yeah.
And I definitely thought I had that in bag. It's all right, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you this next round.
Yeah, sure.
But
Do you guys want to stay on the Star Wars train, or do you want to move on to a different topic? Doesn't matter.
I think I haven't seen all of Dune,
Oh,
but I think Dune is going to be like that next type of Star Wars thing where it's just this huge universe, and
well, people are
There's so
done with
much-
Star
so
Wars,
much
bro.
to
what do you mean?
They're done with it.
Oh yeah, because of like
It's-
the most recent.
Yeah.
movies and stuff.
It's the Star Wars craze is over. I mean, they
It's just extended out too long. You think?
no. I think Disney killed it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
I think when you change IPs from the original guy
Mhm.
who, and I don't blame George Lucas. You know, he took it as far as he could,
Mhm.
and I mean, the reason that he didn't come out with another Star Wars movie is because he goes, it's over.
Mm.
He's like, you know,
It's done.
the rest of it's up to you and your imagination. He was like, the me making movies. I told the story of the Skywalkers. That's what Star Wars was based off of. He took it from beginning to end, and he ended it. And then when Disney came back out with it, they just wanted to milk the IP. They didn't want to expand on.
So see, and that's why I wish sometimes like it goes with artists, with movies, with whatever, with any creations. You got to know when to end it, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta,
It's just as important.
because if you keep dragging it out, there is gonna come the point where it's just like, all right, like we're off the tracks with it at this point, or we're doing too much, taking it too far. Sometimes you gotta let great things be great, man. I think it was this. It was one of the newest Star Wars that came out. It just wasn't. Maybe I just wasn't invested enough. Maybe I went into it with bad intentions or something. I don't know, but it wasn't that good to me. It didn't feel like the same Star Wars.
Yeah, and I think all of the long-term fans have felt that way. I mean, I used to
Check.
I used to get
Fucking bitch, bro.
I know, money bags over here. We get it, bro. We get it. That's to you.
I'm folding.
Oh,
Oh.
take her down.
That's you, baby.
Yeah.
No, like he came into that one. Your poker face was good or something, bro.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh my
A boat on the
god.
bat?
So for context, Sly
Oh my
had trips on
God.
kings in the last round, and this round he had trips on eights.
No, he has a boat.
wait,
Full house, baby.
He's got a full house.
wait, I've never seen this. A full house.
So
So
2 a pair and a 3 pair is a
it's
full
because
house.
both of his because it equals 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hardly anything in poker can beat that.
So even
Straight
if
off
we
the bat.
flip these, it doesn't even matter.
Probably not.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit. So
Okay,
there was-
for
I should have
context.
checked, dude.
For context, yeah, dude, for sure.
Like just
I would have been chasing my straight, and you would have milked me. Yeah, dude, for context, for people who can't see it, so Sly has a boat on the flop. Okay, so he's got 3 8s and 2 3s. Okay, Then we flipped another 3. So there's on the board, he's got double trips, which that doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist,
but he did it. We got it.
Damn, bro.
That's
I'm glad I folded.
The only thing that would have been crazier is if there was an 8 on where that 2 is. And that means we all would have split pot.
Wait.
It would have been a boat on the river. You couldn't have.
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
That means like the dealer.
That means the dealer won.
Yeah.
And that means we all won. So we would split back up our money.
Oh.
Yeah. If that was a boat on the board.
And I guess that's just like something that's super rare.
Yeah. I mean, well, the flop wins a lot of times, actually. Because you remember, it's the best 5 cards that are out there.
Yeah.
That's the only things that play. So if everybody in their hands don't have anything better than the 5 that's out there, which would be a boat, nobody wins.
Gotcha. I gotta learn this lingo, man. I'm trying to get cold at this shit, man. I really enjoy this game.
Dude,
Yeah, it's a fun game.
I'm glad that y'all got me to stop being a pussy and actually teach me how to do it and everything.
I don't know why you're fucking afraid of it.
And you're good at it.
I just my thing was I didn't want to bore the audience with like, dude, this fucking knucklehead.
You want to
cut? No, somebody else needs to cut.
You're good to do.
Okay.
No, I mean, I think Dune has been big in smaller circles for a long time. Like I remember my aunt is super nerdy, love her to death, and she like halfway learned the language
No way.
in the books. Yeah.
Of what? Of Dune?
Dune, yeah.
What do you mean different language? Is it
Oh, dude,
Oh, there's like
it's just as expansive as Star Wars. Dune is.
Really?
Oh my god, dude.
It's so fucking good.
So that's what everybody went to go see in the movies, right? A couple years ago.
Hmm?
That was
There's
like
a
huge...
Dune 1 and Dune 2.
Yep. Oh, dude, you haven't seen them?
No, dude. I seen the
crazy
hype
that-
about it.
It was like,
What?
in Dune, what's Dune?
No, I mean I've heard of it.
They're fucking good, bro.
Okay, I didn't know it was. I mean, dude, I seen the hype of everybody going to watch it in the movies. I never had anybody just. Like,
yo!
did you just find that in your pocket?
I just found that in my pocket.
That's awesome. What you got? $25?
$28.
Oh, nice,
yeah.
nice.
Hey.
We up.
We up. We up.
Well, you came up with us around. We'll take a-
Happy May the 4th. Yeah.
I love when that happens, bro. I
do
love
too.
when that happens.
Dude,
Yeah.
damn.
It's kind of like you
Great.
saved money and you didn't mean to. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's a rainy day.
Sometimes I'll leave a $5 bill on like a pair of pants.
Purposefully?
wash 'em.
I'm gonna make slide a little happy later.
Yeah. Future me.
Yeah. Looking out. Looking out.
Yeah, but with that, I was just saying, I seen the hype about it, but nobody really mentioned it to me after. So, like, Star Wars is a common topic that comes up just randomly.
Yeah.
But Dune, I never really, I didn't know it was that good. I haven't heard about it since the movies.
Do you know what it's about?
No.
Okay. Imagine a
Sorry.
universe that's ran by an emperor.
He's got a 5, bro. I fucking know he's got a 5.
You better not. Check.
Check.
Cool. Oh my god.
Oh, shit, bro. Did we shuffle these? Are we sure?
Check.
Check.
Oh my gosh. That would have been crazy. I thought that was a 5, but it came out sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
What do y'all got?
I'm checking again, man. I just
Checking. All right, we're all checking. I had a.
Shit.
Jack 9, Queen 8.
None of us had shit.
So that means the Queen split.
What do you mean? Because we have.
Yeah, I lose, but Queens take it because King and 5's the highest on the board. Next would be Queen, and you both have Queens, so you split.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Take one of these.
Fuck. No, imagine, very, very simple, right? Imagine there's an emperor. They run a,
This has nothing to do with Star Wars, right?
this is all Dune, yeah.
Yeah, doing its
So-
own
Okay.
moves.
Imagine there's a kingdom that's ran by an emperor, and all of these different planets are dukes of the king, right?
Okay.
And the king runs the whole galaxy and keeps everything together by a trade route. Do you know about
Okay.
this?
So like I said, I didn't even see the whole first movie.
Okay.
I was watching with a girl I was dating at the time.
Oh, you know how that goes.
And we got a little
You
distracted.
still watching?
We got a little distracted, so
Yo, no lie. I'm sorry, but I actually had a friend who literally had sex. We were on a double date, and he had sex with his girl, like in the corner,
theater?
at the top in the theater.
Oh my
It was so
gosh.
good in there.
That's
like,
crazy.
they like
What
was
movie
sitting
was
next to
it?
y'all and like
No, like so we kind of sat apart, which was it was already kind of a weird setup, but whatever.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, and so they were over there in the corner. I never heard a thing or nothing like that, and then we get out and they told us, and I was like, "That's insane."
So, dog, Dune 1, the first movie, is good, but it's all set up for the second movie.
Did you drop some?
No.
Oh, it came out the table. What is that? A washer?
Yeah. This is a screw.
As Cam would do, just toss that.
They ain't putting it in.
Yeah, I know. I always do that though. When I find a piece that broke off something around the house, I always keep it, and I never end up using
Never.
it. It's so
Yeah,
stupid. Like I know I'm never gonna go looking for where that went to. If it don't break, don't fix it. You know, come on. Anyway, sorry, Cam.
No, you're good. So, imagine a kingdom,
Fuck.
and the whole galaxy is kept together by these trade routes of them. Each planet has their own resource that they have,
Okay.
right? And it keeps the other planets alive. So they have to work together,
Okay.
right? Well, some planets, even though they're under the Emperor, some planets hate other planets,
Mm.
right? And
So
they're
it's like racism.
yeah, and they're split up by houses, right? So the main story is the House of Atreides, right? And Atreides is like they're real big, close to the Emperor, right? Then there's one planet that runs the whole thing that everybody relies on, and because it's basically a just desert planet, right?
Mhm.
That's super volatile, and they call it Dune, right? That's the name of the planet. The
Okay.
reason it's so important is that it has inside the desert a thing called spice. Okay, and spice
One
is
hell of a drug.
for real. So it's so addictive that if you
Oh,
don't,
it's a drug.
yeah. So
Oh.
like if you go to the planet and you don't have like respirators or anything like that,
Mhm.
you become addicted to spice. Your eyes turn really
Blue. Yes. it is.
and
That's okay.
Wow.
and you now if you don't have spice you die,
Okay.
so you kind of have to stay on that planet or you have to have an unlimited amount of spice
Yeah.
with you.
At your home
Right.
planet, where you
Right.
But here's the thing, everything on this planet, the galaxy in Dune, the whole thing was taken over by robots at one point, and they had to fight the robots. The technology became so like amazing and so far advanced that the AI tried to take over, and now the whole galaxy does not use anything that's not organic.
Mhm.
So
So
They-
no electronics.
no electronics. Okay, now they can have electronics as long as it doesn't think. There's no computers,
Mm,
right?
okay.
So they still have like StarCraft and all this stuff, but it all has to be piloted 100% by a person. Well, intergalactic travel is not possible without spice because the navigation systems are these just nasty, deformed humans that they've exposed like lethal amounts of spice their entire lives from birth that they turn into these like superhuman computers, but they're human,
Mhm.
right?
What a drug.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
drug.
So the most important planet out of all this is Dune, right?
Okay.
So only the emperor that trusts a house enough to run Dune, because it has to have production, right? Is most favored by the emperor. And the story starts where House of Atreides is taking over the Harkonnen. The Harkonnen are mortal enemies of the Atreides, right? The Harkonnen are just a terrible, brutal race that like they'll kill you for looking at you wrong, and they're very brutal, right?
Okay.
They're in this caste system that's just terrible. They
So
come
they're
from
the
a
evil side.
they come from a planet where the sun is so bright that it washes out all color. It's just a black and white planet, but the sun never goes down. Yeah. And yeah, so
It's so creative.
when,
So
when you see any of the Harkonnens, right, they're just fucking washed out white people, right? And like with no color, no anything. And
if anybody else goes to that planet, do they come?
they're not
together?
affected really,
Okay.
but it's just they grew up there. So
Yeah.
they are a whole
That's
different kind of brutal, right?
Yeah,
They
sure.
hardly ever sleep because it's sunlight all the time.
Right. Yeah.
And everything on their planet is just stark, either bright white or dark black.
Okay.
Like that's it. That's
Okay.
their colors. And anyway, so the Harkonnens are the evil guys, but the coolest, right? They dude, they're the whole world in Dune, they don't really rely on anything but swords and knives.
Yeah.
In the universe.
That's some shit I like though.
Dog.
I like that.
So, and they are fucking killer with it, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do I want to play that? Not really.
What is Dune on? What can I watch that on right now?
I think HBO has.
Yes. Yeah,
Really?
HBO,
Because I just got
Max.
HBO Max.
No way. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, Michaela bought.
I will watch Dune with you again. I watched Dune in theaters 3 times.
Let's do it.
I'm down to watch Dune too.
I can't wait to get
Did you see the second one?
No.
No way.
Yeah. Like I said, I saw maybe
Dog.
30 minutes of the first one.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
We should do a little Dune watch.
Hey, dude.
I mean, I'd be down, bro.
Down for that. And
I would
I'd like
absolutely.
to come back on the show and just talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's so
That'd be
good.
cool.
Yeah.
It's so
That
good.
would be awesome.
When you
actually.
watch Dune 2, bro,
Mhm.
so Dune 1's okay. Some people like it more, but it's all about building the story and everything, the universe of
Mhm.
Dune. And then some badass shit happens in the end. Dune 2, from fucking rolling
Yeah.
to end, is insane. There's nothing but action. It's fucking badass the entire time. It's fucking killer, bro. Dune 2 is awesome.
You know what I can't wait for? I'm saving up for. Well, also after we move and stuff, I want to set my living room up like it was when I was a kid. We had surround sound in our living room, and it was the most perfectly structured living room because it was like a perfect box. And we had the 2 speakers up front. You had the sound bar under the TV with the subwoofer, and then we had 2 speakers behind you. Bro, movie night was insane. We had a little
Yes.
fireplace just for a little, you know, a little something. I can't wait to get that, bro, because that's gonna make movie watching so awesome. And then we can, you know, come to my place. Let's do it, man.
Let's do it, man. We should do Dune watch at my house, though.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It don't matter where, honestly. I was just saying, I was thinking about that because I really want to get that for movie nights in my house. But no, we could do it whenever because I mean that's something I'm waiting on. So we could do this Dune watch whenever, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I would be down.
Tonight, cool. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh.
Yeah. a little Dune watch.
I mean, what do I have tonight? I really don't have shit tonight. Actually, I don't have shit.
Crawfish and Dune.
Yo, when I call my girl after this, I don't like you say crawfish like that. No matter what she's got going on, I know that's gonna, babe. There's gonna be crawfish there.
Show this coming.
Oh, okay.
Show
Yeah,
this coming.
We're there.
yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, we gotta wrap this shit up. All right, all right, everybody in?
Yeah.
Eesh.
All right, so I have a.
Fuck.
Oh, you guys are toast on this one.
I don't know about that.
He said you guys need to.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
It's my bad.
Best you fly.
let's play it out
Sylvester.
then. Let's see what happens. Huh?
I like this.
You wanna watch a little Dune with me, bud?
I like this.
Wanna watch a little Dune with me? Wanna do a little Dune-icky? Huh? Sweet.
Okay.
Sweet.
I see.
Hurry
go
up,
ahead
come
and
on.
follow.
Yeah, good boy.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
I'm out of here.
Good one. Ooh, a little matchy match? A little matchy match?
What you got, huh?
Raising by 4.
You're raising by 4? I'll match. Look,
Probably should have stayed in.
I got 2s and 5s.
Okay.
Queen and a 5.
Ooh,
Let's go.
damn.
Woo. Good round. Good round.
Good round. Good round.
Nice poker face, too.
Mhm.
Thanks, bud.
But I'll take
But for not.
Yeah.
Throw your cards, please.
This is what you get for not being sweet. Big bake, take little bake.
Chip in a chair. That's all I need.
That's all I need, baby. That is an iconic saying, bro.
Tipping a chair.
Tipping chair.
Applies to everything, man. You can, if you can
That's
get
good
your-
life advice,
if you can
man.
get yourself to the table, you're in there,
Bro, I'm saying.
Yeah.
man.
Exactly.
Let's get another little round going. Are we serious about doing that tonight, yo?
Dude,
I'm
down.
totally down, bro.
Dude, we're about... Bro,
Sorry.
this is like the 5th fucking time.
Dude, you haven't fucking.
Motherfucker, that was
for
cue
one
for
time.
both of us to team up on him.
No,
you
no,
fucking asshole,
fuck that,
bro.
fuck that.
No, man, no.
You know what? Fuck both of you, actually.
Okay. All right.
No crawfish for you.
No crawfish for you.
On your pockets.
I hope you weren't ready for a crawfish.
No corn and potatoes.
Dude, so
Where'd you get your crawfish from, real quick?
I have no idea. My dad dropped them off in a
Okay,
big trash
okay.
bag. You know?
That's why you didn't say. You did say.
Oh, I forgot. So you still have some of that
They're
left?
good, yeah. We can buy some more if we.
Yeah, I
need
was
to.
gonna say because how much you got? You said you
Probably
had
not a lot left.
you had like 8 to 10, but that was last night before y'all ate it.
That was 2 nights ago,
Oh.
and we ate probably.
I've never saved
Wow.
crawfish that long. How long can you save crawfish?
Oh, if you do the steam method, it's fine. Yeah, as long as you need little lobsters.
Relax.
Little
Yeah.
lobsters. Don't worry about it.
No, I mean I definitely, bro, because I can run through 5 pounds for sure.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you probably need to buy some.
You see what we got? We're just gonna put together a montage.
Please, that would be so funny.
Put some slow mo on there. Put some slow mo of his face. With that.
And then just
Make it black and white just
Yeah.
for the thrill of it. Put clown makeup on him with AI. I wonder if I could do that. That would take a little bit on the editing. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see what I can do.
He's
and
like,
that music, yeah.
it's just like clown. 2 to play.
I put in 2.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy, get off my dick.
Okay, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry about that, buddy. Ugly.
It's on you.
Check.
Ooh. Fuck that check.
Fuck that check. Fuck your check in particular. Particulate.
Ready?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Fucking shit.
Damn.
Fucking shit. Fucking
Oh.
fuck. Fuck.
Ew.
Damn.
Damn.
Fuck.
Sure that, baby.
Chock. I'm a chocolate. Chocolate.
Marlon.
No way.
What?
4.
Oh, man.
Donations. Donations.
Donation.
Any
You're gonna
change?
lose your chip and chair, man. Fuck.
Maybe. But sometimes you gotta risk it.
Hey, I think, you know,
Sometimes I need that biscuit.
I don't want to be. Like
What you gonna
that,
do,
dog.
Sly? What you gonna do?
Are you gonna bees in the trap?
We're about to wrap up, so it's kind of like, you know, we're,
What's
gonna
up,
gotta, we're a little over an hour and stuff, so
Y'all may not win, but I won't win. Know what I'm saying? There won't be a winner, but there will be a loser.
What you doing, Sly? Hurry the fuck
I got
up.
some really good ones, man. I'm gonna fold, man.
I'm gonna match him.
What you got?
Nothing. No shit.
Reveal.
Cowboys. Ooh, pocket Cowboys.
Damn. Yeah, I'm glad.
Wait, what? How does
Back in this bitch.
that win?
2.
You got 2s, baby.
He's got kings.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just best card on the table right now. Best cards on the table.
Yeah, buddy.
Because what?
It's your hand versus my hand right now. Because there's dog shit on the table.
Mm-hmm. Basically.
Fuck.
How do you think you won that? I just want to hear your process.
No, I didn't think that I won. I just was trying to see how you won. I just wanted the explanation so I understand how.
My
that
king.
was.
So the biggest play that's out there is right now you got 2s.
Right.
Nothing else is out there.
Right.
I got kings. Kings beat 2s.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, because I want to know, I want to understand.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing when I played it on Red Dead and shit. Sometimes I didn't understand how I won.
Always the callback to Red Dead.
That's where I played it at. Absolutely. That's where I played it at. And sometimes I didn't know how I won. I was just like, that matches. Those these are high cards. Those look good. Yeah, we'll bet on this. And I ran the table on Red Dead, bro. But them motherfuckers are easy to beat. They ain't much of a challenge because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
I got my Christmas chips over here. Shit.
Let's do one more round and get out of here, guys.
Okay.
I'm also kind of trying to take it a little light on the editing. I don't want to do another 2 hours. I got a 2 hour going right now. And I'm like, fuck.
I get it.
Fuck. Give us another clue. Go ahead.
Dude, every time that. So when we go to Bristol, right, we have the Ohio boys that show up like 2 or 3 days after we get there, right? We're already settled in, everything. And they always tent camp. So they bring these tents and they're fucking always fumbling around because they're just a bunch of fat bozos. I love you guys. I really do. Love you guys. But
I
every
love the word
time.
bozo.
But-
Bozo.
Bozo, broad, fucking knucklehead.
So, yeah, classic. You know, they're classics.
Classics. Man.
So, anyway, when they set up the tent, we always turn on circus music.
Knuckle dragger.
Yeah, Knuckle Dragon.
Troglodyte.
Chocolate diet.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
So every time that they're setting up their tents, we always play fucking circus music the whole time that they're setting up, and they can't stand it, man. But they can't stop laughing either. But that reminds me of that.
Do I reveal the 3 before we bet or no? I can't remember.
No.
Yeah.
Let us decide if we want to stay in or not.
Okay. Thank you.
Now,
Thank Be sweet, motherfucker.
I have still not gone to see Minecraft.
Me neither. Is it still in theaters?
I think so.
I think so. Maybe for like another week or something.
I would like to go watch that.
Dune night or Minecraft night.
We could have a little date night, man.
Yeah, we could.
Oh no, not Minecraft tonight. Dune. Dune
Not
tonight.
Dune tonight.
Have y'all seen Sinners yet?
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
And it's
bro.
so
Okay.
good. Have you not?
No, man.
Why?
Yo. Okay, look. Real quick.
Dude, you have infinite time, and you don't go see Sinners?
Look,
It's good as fuck.
go see it. Absolutely go see it. I didn't. I thought it was gonna be another overhyped movie because those are pretty common. But it was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. I didn't know how I felt about the idea of it at first, but
You know what it's about?
I was thoroughly
Yeah.
impressed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I've gotten the gist.
The way that it was shot was,
Yeah.
I don't even want to go into
Daniel
detail. I don't want to ruin
Kugler,
it.
Ryan Coogler, I'm sorry, is a cinematic genius.
And who was the is it Jordan Peele's movie?
Yeah.
No, Ryan Coogler.
No, Ryan Kruger's.
Yeah,
Why did
Coogler.
somebody say somebody was saying it was Jordan Peele?
Check.
Fuck, let me shut up.
Well, no, I love how they took the classic trope of it.
Yeah.
And really, like, I've never seen a vampire movie do as well as they did with the classic vampire tropes.
Mhm.
Like, inviting them in.
Yeah, they invited
Like,
him.
you're like, that's just so good. And that was such a pinnacle part of the movie. Like,
Yeah.
that was the whole,
Don't let him in.
I love
yeah,
the
don't let him in.
Yeah, I really liked the story to it, and the way that it played out was just very beautiful.
And you got to stay
Very-
after the credits.
And it was
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
was-
people don't.
Oh yeah. Also,
The movie's
I,
not done until the credits are over.
Yeah, yeah.
Until the lights come.
I always-
back on.
I
Yeah.
always anytime I see a movie in theaters, especially.
Our shit cleared out before, like, everybody was leaving.
Oh,
I was like,
my
y'all
theater,
are
they
dumb,
knew
bro.
the assignment, bro. Everybody stayed in. I didn't see anybody leave early.
I was so okay. I got to the theater the last 2 times that I went to Tinseltown, right?
Mhm.
People have been in my seats that
Really?
yeah, and it drives me nuts, man. Like, I paid for those seats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now I have to deal with the people that I'm sitting in their seats now.
Right.
So it's so fucking annoying. The last 2
Why don't
times
you
I've
tell
done
them
it-
to move?
I do, bro. So, okay. I go up to him And this dude was straight from off Juella, bro.
Yeah,
Straight off Juella.
Yeah.
And he goes, nah, man, nah. And I was like, well, let me see your ticket. Like, we can clear this up, man. Like, let me see your ticket. Nah, man, I ain't got to show you shit. All this stuff, right? And I'm like, bro.
It's not even worth it.
And I'm like, yeah. Turn to Lizzie, and she's like,
Yeah.
like, not even. So we sit right next to him, right, bro? We sit right next to him. The whole fucking movie, bro. Oh, hell no! Nah, don't go in there. Nah, that bitch, nah, he getting some. I'm like, man, fuck! like, why would I come to a movie for you to fucking narrate,
Right,
bro?
bro.
That shit drives me nuts.
That's
Up the walls, bro. Fucking movie courtesy.
Not only is
bro.
he sitting in my fucking seat, but he was talking the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
And loud talking.
So like I would make things even worse for him and like start having sex like in the movie. Cause like he'd be like, oh man, what y'all doing, man? Like it'd be fucking
Yeah, start
make
making
shit
out with the
awkward.
homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yo!
start making.
We gotta do this, bro. We
Make
gotta
it
do
weird, bro. Make it weird. Oh my god.
What the hell was
I didn't
that?
want to hit.
Not really.
No,
No, that looks.
Woo! But yes, go watch it.
It's good.
Fucking
Yeah.
great movie, man.
I'm gonna check it out, man. I'm gonna check it out.
Let us know what y'all think about it. I heard all good reviews except one of my friends gave it a 7.5 out of 10. And I was like,
That's still a good rating, though.
I mean, it's a straight rating. To me, that's just like it was a decent movie. That's kind of what I take.
It's
that as.
better than average.
But I thought it was really good. I'd give it at least an 8, if not like a 9.5. I was pretty pleased with it.
Yeah.
Is it my bet? What are we waiting on?
I'd give it an 8. Check.
I'll check.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have, but
But
okay.
here we are. I'll check it again. Hate that we're ending like this. Terrible.
I think we should do
Fuck
one more.
yeah.
Is
Oh,
he?
we're doing one more.
I think so. I think we
Okay.
should.
Okay. 6.
I like
Raise
it
by
in that
6.
No,
take it.
Yeah, fucking hell, that shit.
Six.
Oh, yeah.
The fuck?
Y'all want to reveal it?
That's more etiquette, bro. I don't care about your part.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah,
I'm
we
quitting
still
at
say-
7.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you had a good
You had it
one.
anyway.
You should. Okay, so
Give me some
I
game.
want to teach him this.
No,
but
put me on game. Come on, don't be an ass.
slow play. That's what that's called. So slow play is if everyone around is checking, right? It means we either have something, but it's not that great. Typically,
Mhm.
right? We could be bluffing you out too, and reverse slow playing,
Yeah.
right? But the idea of this game is to take all the chips, right?
Mm-hmm.
To win the pot, and you want more in that pot than not,
Right.
right? So if everyone checks around, throw out 2. Don't bet heavy, because you don't want to scare everyone away, right? You want to milk them, right?
So really, I should have been betting more on those rounds rather than checking with y'all.
So you played it right, okay? But you should have thrown out a 2, and then another 2,
Rather than a 6.
rather than all of the like. Let me get it at the end,
Yeah.
right? Because if we just check that last round, there ain't no fucking way I'm putting out 6, unless I just don't want to see
Right,
you walk
makes
away with
sense.
it, right? Unless I'm just spiteful, right? But
It's already me again? Okay.
Right? Is that right?
I thought he just dealt.
Oh, is it my turn?
Did you just deal that round?
no, you just dealt, so it's me.
I don't
yeah,
even
yeah, that's right. We did 6.
Is it me again? It's like right after.
I have to piss really bad, boys.
Go ahead.
What do you guys think? I'm very excited for you to see Dune 2.
Yeah. Because I love the idea of creating like a huge universe and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. I'm kind of. I have an idea of something in the works that I want to write, like a script for like a TV show and movies and series and all that stuff. Yeah.
I don't know who I'm dealing to. I'm dealing to the audience. Nasty. But I gotta play the last hand, so I'm taking it to broke. I'm not folding. We'll see what
Yeah, me
happens.
too.
I'm gonna put this back in the fridge. I'm not gonna drink this. One of the very few episodes I've stayed sober. Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm very nervous about that 5:30 sparring session.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
don't
very
blame you.
nervous about it.
I don't blame you. I'd be nervous too. I don't know if I can do that, man. 5:30. You have to be there at 5:30.
Yeah, it starts at
Fuck,
5:30.
man.
Starts at 5:30. Yep.
That means you have to wake up at 4.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yep. But
Hey, what do you do for the rest of the day? You go home, take a nap, and wake up, go to work.
Oh, you guys are fucked.
I mean, it's an hour, so 6:30. Yeah, I guess you could.
Did y'all look at my cards while I was gone?
No? Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's
of course.
exactly what it
Dude,
is.
I love that 2-beer buzz, bro. I was in the comments the other day on this post about a 2-beer buzz, and it just seems to be like a universal thing amongst men. Maybe, maybe there's some of you hard asses that are like, 2 beers, I don't feel shit. But
I was
it's
gonna say
2
beers. I don't feel it.
really,
Yeah.
you don't even feel the slightest of a buzz. Like where you just know that you have alcohol in your system, slightly.
Kind of always have alcohol in my system.
Okay,
but-
alcoholic.
Yeah, we can't help that.
Yeah, sorry. I don't drink every day. I definitely don't have like a habit of drinking.
Mm.
But yeah, I think 2 beers like gets me a nice
That's
little
you,
thing
baby.
going.
You notice these angels with big dicks
What?
on the cards?
Damn, carrot dick.
They're on my pogo stick.
Yeah, why? It's angels on pogo sticks. That's literally that.
Yeah.
It's like an angelic pogo stick.
You know, gotta keep the wings going in this bitch, bro.
It's just beautiful.
What you got, Sly? What are we doing?
I already bet.
Oh, 2?
Yeah.
I'll put 2.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are fucked.
I bet.
What you got, Sly?
Not shit. It took a minute to try to process what the
I'll put a
hell.
little 2. Little 2.
Sorry.
Arr, arr. That's to you, Sly. You know you're not scaring anyone away, so.
Good.
Oh my god.
I like having a lot of chips.
What'd you put in? Was that
2.
4?
2. Why didn't you raise if you wanted to? Alright, y'all ready? Flip them.
You flip 'em.
I got nothing.
Come on. Go ahead.
So Jack, Queen, King, Ace. So that's 4.
Yeah, he's missing a
You're
10.
missing a 10.
I know. I know. Okay, here's some matching 9s.
I was missing my
Nines.
10 too.
I got 9s.
9s and aces. Takes it.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How?
How do you think you won? Let's hear.
Wait, because it would be higher card now, right?
What are you
'cause-
talking about?
Because like earlier I had the 2s, but he had like 2 higher cards than me, so he won. Even though I had a matching 2s, he has a matching 9s.
you don't
don't
have
have
a
any
pair of
match.
shit.
You don't have a match.
Right,
at all.
and neither did whoever I was.
Yeah, you did. You had a
Uh-uh.
pair.
You had.
No,
had-
remember you had a king and a queen, and you were like, mine's higher than yours.
No, I had kings.
Yeah, 2 kings. Yeah.
2 kings, and there was no kings on the board, so it's because your hand was matching. So if this was 2 kings right now, I'd beat him
Yeah.
Yes,
because I'd have a
absolutely.
pair. Okay, fuck.
It's not who has higher cards.
I
Not who has a
thought,
higher pair or you have nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have anything.
So
I have a
say
pair.
that this was an 8, I would have won because then it would have been higher cards, or no?
If he had an 8,
If this was an 8, say this was an 8, and he has
okay,
a
and he
didn't
had
match.
nothing on there.
so
Yeah.
nothing on there, and I have nothing on there.
It goes to high card.
So then I would
King would win.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. Nice
Yeah.
little learning round right there. Beautiful.
Okay. Cool. Well,
I appreciate you boys.
yeah, absolutely, man.
One of these days we're gonna go to the casino and do this for real, man.
Dude, I was
What would be fire is if we could film an episode at a casino table.
it can't.
Yeah.
I know you can, but like they have well, I mean obviously this is out of our budget, but at least out of mine, that's for sure. But like where you have your own dealer, kind of like GTA 5, how you go to your room, you have your own private dealer. Like I wonder if you did something like that, if you'd be able to film it.
You could, yeah.
That would be so. Guys, come on, help us out, man. Help us out, bro.
This man has big dreams.
We got big dreams, baby. Come on, we got big dreams.
That
Dream
sounds
big,
good.
baby.
What if we got somebody to
Match up your color.
be a just a dealer for us?
Yeah, that'd be easy, bro. I mean, my dad.
Absolutely, yeah. And then, but I mean, I just want to play for real money. Like we'd have to. I want to play for real money in that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, I mean, we can't film that.
Oh yeah.
We don't have licensing. for
Yeah,
that.
we could go on Kick, or we could go on
We'd have to be on a different platform. So do they kick off all of the YouTube gamblers?
no gambling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's also like illegal gambling without licensing.
That's true too.
Like even if it was just us not filming, it's technically illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we gambled right now for money, that's technically illegal.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I know these guys.
Because you're just
Fuck.
about to go do some shit.
I'm balls to the wall. Like fuck it. Sounds like a great idea. Nothing could go wrong with this. Yeah. Okay. Do your iconic outro, Cam.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been the On Game Show.
Squat down. They can't see your face, bud.
Yeah, man, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, let us know whenever videos come out, lets you know. And also leave a comment, engage with us. I mean, we have so few people that it is now the time where you can get in and we're going to see every fucking thing. No matter what hurtful thing you put in there, it's going to hurt us.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt
It's
us.
actually
We're
gonna
going to
hurt.
talk about it for weeks.
Yeah. I need
So-
another hate comment.
Yeah.
We had that one hate comment.
Yeah,
on, like, TikTok.
we hate him still.
Yeah.
So,
So-
it bothers us. So,
Yeah.
man, engage with us. I mean, we're very accessible. We need to do better on getting in more platforms. The reels are blowing up, which is, all thanks to you guys.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But please help us out. Be a good one. We're gonna see you next week. You know what that feels like, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.